Welcome to a true blast from the past. Today we're exploring the original Apple iPod Touch first generation in the year 2025. This is the device that helped start it all, a sleek, touchscreen iPod that brought the iPhone experience to millions of people without the phone part. Released in September 2007, just months after the first iPhone, the iPod Touch marked a turning point not just for Apple, but for the entire mobile tech industry. 18 years later, we're taking a detailed look at this iconic device to see how it holds up, what it can still do, and why it still matters. Display: 3.5-inch multi-touch display, 480 by 320 resolution. Storage: 8 GB, 16 GB, or 32 GB flash memory. Processor: Samsung ARM11, underclocked to 412 MHz. RAM: 128 MB. Operating system: launched with iPhone OS 1.1, later renamed iOS, upgradable up to iOS 3.1.3, Wi-Fi only, no camera, no GPS, no Bluetooth at launch. Design: ultra slim with a chrome back and black front, classic, minimal, and pure Apple. At the time, this was revolutionary. It allowed users to browse the internet with Safari, watch YouTube, download apps, starting with iOS 2, and, of course, carry their music library everywhere. It was like holding the future in your hands. In this video, we dive into what the iPod Touch first generation can and can't do in today's tech landscape. Here's what we explore. Boot up and basic functionality in 2025. Music playback. Yes, it still works. Old school app interface and pre-app store experience. Web browsing. Spoiler, most websites won't load, but it's fun to try. Physical design and build quality after 18 years. Limitations of iOS 3 in today's world. The feeling of using a 2007 device in a 2025 ecosystem of foldables, AI, and AR. The iPod Touch first generation was more than a music player. It was a gateway into the touchscreen era for millions. It was the first Apple device many people ever owned, and it paved the way for the iPhone, iPad, and even the Apple Watch. In 2025, it's no longer functional in the modern sense, but it's historically important and emotionally powerful. There's something truly special about powering up an old iPod Touch and seeing that original iOS home screen, the chrome back, the clicky home button, the simple UI. It reminds us of a time before social media overload and app fatigue. We'll also talk about the value of this device today as a collector's item. Many units still sell on eBay or in vintage condition with original packaging. If you're into retro tech or want a piece of digital history, the first generation iPod Touch is becoming a true classic. It may not be able to compete with today's smartphones or even modern iPods, but the iPod Touch first generation is still a beautiful, nostalgic piece of tech. It's a reminder of where we started and how far we've come. Whether you owned one or are seeing it for the first time, this is a device that deserves to be remembered. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Did you ever own the first iPod Touch? What do you remember most about it?